Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, and we are back with Vampyr slash Vampire, however you say it. And yeah, we are looking for a rat in the hospital. So you have to talk to a man like Edgar that we still, I don't trust the man, but I mean, I'm sure they'll tell me otherwise. But yeah, let's go from there. Alright, this is his man's office.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I mean, it is kind of a gift. I can chuck spears of blood at people. I don't know, yeah, he definitely live in paradise.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I want to be nice and say no need to apologize, but we need each other. I need you, you
I'm not
need
some
me. Bang,
doe-eyed
bang.
student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only
What's me
survives
hunting?
through the generosity of our benefactors.
I got
Unfortunately,
money.
our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or
Oh
politician?
shit, what sort of help do you want?
That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like
All
me
about that
to
political
eradicate
position
this
with the
threat?
back in the old days.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
You're lying.
Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble
Impossibly
Lady Ashbury is in.
delicate. She's a vampire. See, this guy's shady still. I've said it once, said it again. The reason I think he's shady, especially in this situation, he's holding a skull talking about exploration of, you know, humanity or whatever he was saying. My theory is, the hypothetical theory is that he started everything. I mean, I say started, but he, you know, he got plenty of patients to test on. Back in them days, they didn't have to do any medical waivers. They can just, you know, toss the body out and... Oh, no one of that name's around here. Man, Edgar's fishy. But let's talk to the hospital benefactor. See, where is... So, this head. So this is that side. Try... Interrogate Gwyneth. You're not Gwyneth. Oh, I'm going to have to talk to people. Do we do the side mission? Another time, maybe. You unknown. Right, here we go. Impossibly delicate. Oh, you're outside. Damn it. Also, another question is, we don't know whether we want to play this as a hero, so to speak, loose term, or a villain. We're going to go around tucking people up, warring everyone, or being nicey and trying to make some meds. I'm guessing the nice approach is never going to be the easiest one. But,
Took my dear
right.
wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk.
She's the backstabber.
Hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Bishop's killer.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Or is she? I mean, she's wearing black. That's the only thing I've got to go
Good
with.
evening,
But
Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure
see you
to
again.
see you
Yep.
again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning
he ain't told
your
me
recent
shit.
appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
My name is
My
Lady
name
Ashbury.
is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I need to look up some of these words. Right, I feel played. I mean, I do, but she don't care. I'm glad to see you. Not really. Right.
So
The
it
only other
seems
one.
our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
What's
I hope
bestiary?
you're more disposed to answer my questions.
Is that like a list
You
of
must have
animals and
countless
creatures?
questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Damsel in distress, eh? Right, let's just get to the
Dr.
chase.
Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent
Blackmailer,
demand.
what's he got on her? Okay, go on, please do.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths
Oh,
due
right.
to massive blood loss.
Is it true? So she's coming here, killing people, and I'm the one that's fighting to be good about.
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Well, yeah. Just need information, mate.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, so we're working on a
Do
cure
you
for
know where I
us.
should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself.
Why you gotta be like
You
that?
could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. One of those ones. Right, yeah, well, at the start of this video, more precisely at the end of the last one, we ended at a door with a medical patient that we had to examine. I'm not too sure where that is now. When we loaded in, it was outside the old hospital, so I am probably going to have to see where this goes from here, but interrogate Gwyneth Brannigan about medical error, interrogate Cochran Tippets about his medical error. This woman keeps walking around. Who are you? No, not you. You, mate.
You.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
What?
Nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma HOWCROFT.
You keep calling me mortal.
Thelma HOWCROFT. That's
Why
not the
is
name
that?
that we needed to interrogate.
And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond
She's a
their
nutter.
comprehension, Dr. Reed.
She's tapped in the
I'll
head.
leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Right. Is she lying down like that or is she sleeping? Harriet, tell me your
What
secrets.
is this? Who are you?
Get
Get out of my
everyone.
room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up. She seems calm, just annoyed. I'm just gonna
Dr.
ask her
Swansea
questions.
is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many
Acclimated?
questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless
I'm
woman.
not threatening you. I'm
You
just
know how long
asking
I've
you.
been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
No, I'm asking you
This isn't a social
random
call.
cool.
One of those incompetent cunts lit a
Oh,
poor
shit.
soul's fame.
Did not expect the old dear to have that sort of language.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
So why would someone who's sleeping around be blackmailing who I can only presume is not doing anything wrong? Small bag of junk. Good old Doris.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Yes. Where do I go? I'm not really too sure what this how this radar works. Grey arrow, I'm presuming that's the floor below, but let's test it. No, okay. Yeah, okay, we're on the right level here with this. You me old chum.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us.
My
I can't
reputation
think of
precedes
any
me.
better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippets, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypass.
Tippets.
He had nothing but praise for you.
That John Doe.
He was
Oh,
also
it's not
very
John Doe,
confident
whoever that
about
body
your
was.
future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Rumours of shady business, my
Have you
friend.
heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
As a vampire, you can force a citizen through.
CORCORAN, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen at some point, isn't it? Like, a hint required, so I need to talk to other people, probably.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
The nurse Pippa Hawkins, Dorothy Crane, and Gwyneth Brannigan. They are all...
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
just the person
Dr.
I need
Swansea
to see.
has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
I mean, she doesn't deserve anything. I don't see why she would, but yeah, okay.
She could have been
Well,
telling
she
the
be lying.
truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Right, thanks for the else.
What can you tell me about
Well,
the strange
well,
man
okay.
visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Oh,
Let
she
me
seems
guess.
shady, but
You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
but
Do
nothing
not
really
pay
came of
attention
it,
to her,
so...
Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Okay, well... Back up.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Dorothy Crane. She's on this level. Pippa, Thelma, Harriet. Unknown. This was the door that I was at when we started this episode.
What a blundering idiot.
It's doing my head in now. Come on,
Good
get
evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
Brannigan.
I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea
Yeah, just
was
look
sure
at the
of
body and it
I
happens.
see. Well, I'm
I'm a
little
man of many
surprised,
talents.
but But I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr.
She
Swan's
can't be the
primary
one that's
subject of
spreading
research.
herself.
He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses
No,
here?
so
I've
nothing.
never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye.
So it's the only one's
Call me if
Pippa
you need
Hawkins.
assistance.
Dorothy Crane. Does this mean I need to start spinning around? Here we go. I'm taking my sweet time about it. Okay, so she's not on the hospital premises. I probably should have checked the map before I start running around. Interesting. So we've got Pippa, who's shady as hell when I've asked that question. A bit of happiness, but she's got sores. That ain't sanitary. She's at the docks. Why is she down here? If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit distinctive glow. By looking at this, you unlock special interaction.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Yeah, but they're
Well
trying
then,
to save your life. Okay.
When you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
He's going down there and we're going to follow him. Oh, well. There's an issue with my controller. Right, I think we're going to have to ward some people here, so let's get ready to rumble. Or if we go elsewhere. But honestly, I think we'll probably keep that for the next play around, boys. So yeah, I mean, roll safe, troll safe, stay woke.